We now return to a mission that is too fucking long. Way too damn long. Alright, we now have to start getting more people in. We are very, very close to being done here. For people, anyhow. Not for real. Alright. I need you to go like that. And I want you to copy that. And then I want another one of you, not that one, to go this direction with it. And then another potter to grab that. That ought to do it. And then we're basically just sitting on a shit ton of prestige that we need to build up. We're halfway to the prestige. I do not know how to build it beyond this. We're getting a lot in trade, so improve my... I'm sorry? The monument's not done? How the fuck's the monument not done? Do I actually have to finish this? Complete the monument. Now it's done. Oh, so I had it open for editing, and then it was not done. Okay. Well, that is literally the only thing that is left. And I guess beyond that... it's just housing levels. Housing levels are the only thing that are going to average out to increase our prestige. So maybe by having these actually that much lower, we actually are hurting the prestige. We have one house at level 2. The difference is between 30 to 39. It can only be money though, right? So, okay, so here's that thing I was talking about where we could just begin deleting some of the buildings. These ones have no valuable prestige. So why don't I just kill these ones? Okay, so we've hit our mark there. We're still good. Everywhere else, I could just put in some very cheap grass. Kind of a backdrop here. I mean, I should probably actually put pollution blockers in the backside here. Try and help a little bit. It is coming in from this side too. These are dipped down because of why? Now we're fucking empty. Okay, so this only worked theoretically as long as we had the people to make it work. If we're going to be losing pottery... Make it bigger. And if we're making our own, then we don't need you. Which means that this can now supply this, which it was anyhow. What were you losing? Fish? The fuck are we losing fish? We really run out of fish by the time we get back here? Both directions? Why is my money not going up? Well, because we lost out on a hell of a lot of trade, and it's really being negated here. We're not making anything in trade so much anymore. That was a very nice turnaround on this. So it's now costing me a bundle just to import this stuff, so that I can maintain this. Shit. What else can I be exporting? I don't think anything, really. Those require fields, and I don't have room for any more fields. Why are we low on the fucking pottery again? Jesus fucking Christ. Maybe between the two we'll have a balance here. I only want 12. The milk is actually what's worrying me. The fact that we are not maintaining that is a problem. It's not really, it is actually an issue now. In other news, I don't know, do I dare start pulling some of it over to here? Maybe by the time he gets there, it'll be enough to be supplied again. I think this is just being taken directly there, so it's really this one that's the issue. And improving relations with the cities would be nice, if it actually was helping. These requests, I should be paying attention to who the requests are from, because it may be possible, actually, well, shit, I don't fucking know. was going to say, maybe opening these up would improve my prestige as well, but then we're probably looking at a situation where I need to be trading with them to improve the trade relation. Just being open with them is probably not helping. Or is it? See, I don't know. Like, if we're actually selling to them, is that what's causing the trade? Or is it being trade partners? I would imagine it would be selling to them, of which I am doing all of that. With Nippur, I would not be doing that. Or not Nippur. Ur. Ur and Lagash, I wouldn't be doing nothing to trade with them, and I'm certainly not going to be importing. But we're not bumping over this. My money keeps going up, and it's not enough to get me here. So we are hitting a wall on prestige that I do not know how to finish. And unfortunately for me, that's the only way you can finish this. I do not know if there are cheat codes that I could auto-complete the mission to move on. If I can't figure this one out, this is where the game ends. We keep cutting this shit too close with the population. The population keeps going down. So I guess I do need to bring these back in. Okay, now we have too much milk. Now we have too much milk. We do want 24, but we don't want you to be traveling so much anymore. Although that is still, we're still full everywhere else, so... But I think we can afford to get rid of you for a while. And really, maybe what we can do here is go... like that? I don't know why we have so much goddamn wheat. I guess I could get rid of an excess guy here. Then again, if it ain't broke, why bother? You know, we've got so many people. But, you know, do we... Because here's the thing, like, if I can get rid of you... Do I have to pay you? Missing out on spacious homes. There's the fucking beer. Which comes and goes for no goddamn reason. Oh, because this thing is full. Okay, well that's empty now. We need less of you. It would be nice if there were a way to have that, so that I could maybe be producing... I guess I can put the beer here. Put another one specifically for the beer makers from this group. Then I could have tablets, then I could try... That would be an incredible route to take to get it all the way down here so that I could try and sell it. But we do have that option. Alright, we're going to do that instead. Warehouse here to beer. Pick me up. You. I'll now actually grab it from here to take to here. That is just going to be extra steps, unfortunately. So we'll just go like that. And actually... Yeah, because I can't pick it up from there. So it's all going to have to be picked up in one way or another. So instead, now we'll come down here, we'll grab a caravan. Just make this take as long as possible, I guess. This guy's going to grab tablets. You're going to grab tablets all the way from here and drop them off here. And then we're going to come into here and we're going to find the sale of 80 tablets. Probably don't want that much. We're never going to be able to sell that much. But yeah, they need to have more than ports for trade. You need to have a trade post on land. Because this is stupid. We must be full up on selling pottery or something, huh? How on earth did you have that much? That's just 20, okay. It looks like a lot. So by the time, let's actually watch this. They're gone. By the time he comes back, now we're selling too much, though. Maybe we're selling too much. I think we're selling too much. I think we're going to have a shortage here pretty soon. Where's my beer production? Fuck. Well, I am in excess by a lot. Is there a way to lock this? No, of course not. So I could actually get rid of a few homes here. It's just that that ends up being hundreds of people. Which means I have to make them up somewhere else. That's about the only way I can think of how to stymie that. Fuck off. We have increased prestige a bit, though. We're almost at 400 now, but it's going to take forever to get beyond this. And as it is now, I cannot make enough beer. The beer and the tablets. Somehow, I still need more. Blown away by that. That's about the only place left I can make a field. So, need to move you over. Clay mine there. Then we need to do some fancy, funky stuff with the roads. This road will have to go like that. So I can go here and here to hop it. Grab some more of that. Now. Yeah, it's only going to be one. Only one. So be it. Just have to come down like this. Weird. Now, that is going to be mildly problematic. We're going to have to do irrigation this way. Pulling this. And can I just say this irrigation mod that increases the output by tenfold, fantastic idea. Because holy shit, was that annoying. Right. Okay. Gotta think this one through again, because now we're actually looking at something even worse, where now I have to find yet another distribution point. So this is probably going to have to be modified yet again. Right now, though, let's go ahead and put down the barley. Okay, there's that. Putting down 2 brewers. Now we're short on people, because of course we are. Why the fuck are we short on people? Just not getting enough jewelry. What's your problem? You short? Dirt road there, warehouse. Only accept beer. Pick up. We'll need another beer travelman. Going from here to here. And immediate pollution from this is, you know, completely ruins the point of this, but fuck. This is the only thing I can think to do. Why aren't you doing anything? Did I not put the right thing down? I put down barley, right? When's the goddamn season for this? And now we're full. Tablets are being pulled. We're still doing the trade. Need to watch the guy bring it back. Okay, there's some tablets. And they're getting sold. Okay, so that is... What the fuck is your problem? Nothing is changed here. Unless it keeps canceling because that gets emptied. And then he realizes that there's nothing there for him to grab. Do I want to add more? We don't have to add more. We've got plenty. If we can get the production of this to be the same as the tablets, though, then I can start pulling that down, and I can start selling those. Is there another? Of course not. If I moved those over one, there would be another spot specifically for beer to be had. Which would actually be fine because they would still be within range of the ceramics. Not that at all. Warehouse. Take beer. Grab a road for shortcutting. In fact, to avoid the conflict here, I think we're emptied out before it becomes an issue, so I can't actually see this being an issue. So maybe we don't have to worry about it. But, all the same, how about we just don't do that, and instead we start dumping tablets here. It's just easier to rebuild this crap. Pull it from here. Dump it off there. We'll do a beer guy who will come all the way. Let's grab it from there. Dump it off there. Is that within range? I didn't even bother to see. It is not. Motherfucker. God damn this fucking game. Pisses me off. Oh, never mind. I was thinking of shifting that over to here. I was going to have these guys collect the fish in here and then dump it over there. Yeah, alright, whatever. But I can't have this be a pickup and a dump off. God damn it, this fucking sucks. Why? Why is that so... Ugh! Because yeah, I can't pick this up. Because it can't be a pickup and a drop off at the same point. God damn it, this game sucks! This is a really fucking stupid way to make this game work. Because it doesn't work. I don't understand what they were thinking. I don't get why you would fuck with this. Why would you take the formula that the Impressions games had and mess with the distribution? It was fine the way it was. This limitation stuff is absolutely stupid. It makes absolutely no sense. The hoops you gotta go through just to pull shit from one warehouse to another is absolutely stupid. There's no reason that this, just being a few pixels out of range, cannot deliver to here. They really fucked this up. They really did. They tried a bunch of shit and it just does not work. It should not be such a hassle to play a fucking game. was expecting a city building game, not a logistics game. And we're dramatically backwards now on prestige. Is anyone gonna come and buy this shit now, or what? Are we full on it? We don't appear to be full on it. No one is buying the tablets again. They were doing just fine. But what is the issue now? And now we're down to 300 on prestige because this fucking shit is... This thing is goddamned full. Well, we're just gonna have to not be selling it anymore. It purely has to be for our people. Not being made fast enough either. Why are we not selling this? None of it is shifting. What the fuck? It was doing just fine when we were pulling from the other ones. This is within the range of this. I've about had it with this game. Unless they do some dramatic improvements, I can't see this being worth playing anymore. I'm not having fun. This is more aggravation than anything else. Why is it not selling? Just because that? First of all, how did those get turned off? If I already had stuff in here, how the fuck did that get turned off? Oh my god, what the fuck? I'm not joking. This game is reaching levels of frustration that are beyond fun. And I know because I've seen it, this game gets about 5 times harder, more complex. I'm not kidding. There's a whole nother level of housing, and it takes just as many new things as the rest of this takes things. So we are tripling requirements. And this isn't even full level for these houses. So we still need even more stuff. But there's like jewelry and luxury clothing and all these other things that we need. Hopefully the maps get larger so you can actually spread out a little bit. But this game suffers from trying to copy the Anno thing, which is cool, but it doesn't do it the way Anno does, where as your houses build up and evolve, they need the same requirements as the other housing level, but in less quantity. So, you know, it's a tiered system, whereas this is basically just saying, okay, here's basically a whole nother round of this stuff with the same exact requirements, just different goods. And the way it's distributed and all that is just so fucking annoying. There is no reason I should have to put down a caravan for each goddamn warehouse. That defeats the point. I mean, just make it combined as one fucking thing. Have the warehouses actually have workers that can distribute. I just... God damn it, there's so many things wrong with this game. It's fucking infuriating. And I honestly don't know how much more of the game there is. I really don't know when all those other things unlock. We can take a look at one of the sandbox maps. I mean, let's just look at it right now, in fact. Let's just open up, I don't know, this one. It's just so fucking frustrating. Made more difficult by the limitations of your logistics. That's what I want to see a mod for. One of the very first complaints I had was the limiting of how far your things can distribute. So you can see here, these are quite large maps. But here, we see we have new resources that get unlocked. And that is because we've got all this crap now. And this is just in industry. Each of the crops now has extra stuff, so, you know, to be expected, fine, but that's just more shit to have to fill in. And bear in mind, I'm now playing with mods that increase, you know, marketplace spacing and all that stuff. And of course there's a special luxurious market just for that, and we see that there's a possible 6 goods that are now needed for the next level. I mean, fuck. Without that mod, I would have to put down twice as many markets, which is ridiculous by itself, but it just does not have the balance required to justify the sprawl. Like, there's a lot of bloat in the game, it feels like. Industry is one thing, you're always going to have that, whatever, but, like, goddamn, to need so much for so little is pretty stupid, and I don't feel at all justified. There's even a palace in here. I just don't get it. It feels too busy, and it's really aggravating, especially since it's so hard to fulfill the requirements for certain things. Where do we get the ivory from? I guess at one point we're going to be dependent upon imports? So who sells that stuff? I guess so. I guess it's import only, which is fair because that's something that was in, you know, Pharaoh and those other games. You had to import cedar. You could never do it yourself. But, I mean, one thing that would help is if it was like Zeus or Pharaoh or whatever, where you could make a colony, and then you would have a deliberate colony you set up for a good that you could then just have and not have to go through the hoops of building up your prestige and then paying tribute to unlock a stupid trade route that may or may not be useful. There's just too much to have to go through to get to a goal. And it's not fun, is the problem. It's really annoying. Anyway, I'm going to end this one here. Maybe I'll see you next time.